imagine at one point we will all go to the grave and not know who's next to us. Was it a good person? Was it a bad person? Does it even matter at that point? Stay tuned. Hi, my name is David Nyave from 3 Nail Studios. Once again, thank you for joining us. We're almost done. We're almost there. We're about to get to chapter 9 and chapter 10 of Ecclesiastes. He's about to go even deeper. He's about to talk about something that many of us might not think about so much. You know, something about being in this moment is that we don't think a lot about death, because why be thinking about it? But also we're so busy. We have so many things going on. And then when something happens in our lives, we reflect and like, why did this person die? We forget that we're actually mortal human beings and we can actually die. Ecclesiastes 9, the writer says, our destiny is all the same. Whether you were good or bad, we all will end up in the same place. Whether you were wicked, whether you were so much giving, at the end, we all end up in the same place. Whether you offered all the sacrifices to God, whether you offered no sacrifice to God and cursed Him all your years, you will all end up in the same place. And this is a struggle we Christians have. What is the point if at the end we all get to the same place, which is death? Because following God does not mean that you will live in this life forever. That's another study. That's another time. In verse 2, he says, as it is with the good, so with the sinful, as it is with those who take oaths and those who are afraid to take them. Everyone will end up in the same spot. Man, what is the king trying to say? What he is saying as he looks out, I can't imagine where he was sitting. Was he sitting looking at all his land? And he, the king, and that kingdom sitting up high, just looking down, wondering, there is someone down there that has nothing, that will die, yet I have everything and I will die. It doesn't matter my title. We will all be in the same place. Then he transfers a little bit and says, go enjoy your life. Go eat. Go drink. Go enjoy your life. Wait, king, you just said that's a foolish life. What he is saying is take moments to enjoy life because life is short. And at the end, we all end up in the same place. Now, he's not saying go out and enjoy it and burden yourself with drinking, another study for another time, and just eating and filling up, and at the end saying, my belly is full, now what do I do? That's not what he's saying. But he's saying, enjoy life. Stop and look around and enjoy life. Chapter 9 continues in verse 11. The race is not to be swift, or the battle to the strong, nor does food come to the wise, or wealth to the brilliant, or favor to the learned, but time and chance happen to us all. Have you ever just found yourself and wondered, man, that person had everything and they're gone. I haven't done anything in this life and I'm still here. Man, that person was about to invent something so great, yet he's gone or she's gone. Yet I sit here with nothing and I'm still here. The king is saying, the writer is saying, chance happens to us all. This life is so unpredictable because we cannot control it. This life just has a path that it's taking. We don't know how it works. Remember what he said before. The wise don't know everything. Life happens. Things happen. People around you will either be gone tomorrow, here today, and it just happens. There is no explanation to some things. Life just happens to us all. As he gets ready to finish chapter 9, he says, I also saw this under the sun in verse 13. Example of wisdom that greatly impressed me. There was once a small city with only a few people in it, and a powerful came against it, surrounded and built a siege and worked against it. Now there lived in the city a poor man, but he was wise, but no one would listen to him. Think about this as you go through your life. The quiet words of the wise are more to be heeded than the shouts of rulers of fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroys much good. As you find yourself around your life, just remember this. It is not the loud that bring good words. It is not the ones that have everything to say that have the right things to say. It is those who are quiet and calm and wise that can potentially bring the biggest wisdom. Yet sometimes the ones that are loud, the ones that are strong and powerful, like the king that is taking over a city that many will remember, and no one will ever remember that wise man that uttered some words of wisdom somewhere out in the darkness. As we continue this walk, and we're about to get into chapter 10, just think about that. Sometimes it is better to be quiet and calm, but wise, than to be loud and make sure everyone hears what you're saying. Chapter 10 starts off very strong, very graphic, but just picture this. Picture this. As dead flies give perfume, a bad smell, so a little folly outweighs wisdom and honor. What? A little bit of folly, a little bit of bad can overcome anything that is good. Yes, that perfume might be this best smell, but if there's flies around, do you really want to get close to that? The heart of the wise inclines to the right, but the heart of the fool to the left. But remember, we're all on this walk together. Chapter 10 continues this focus on the fool and the wise. It goes on into something very interesting, and I will probably be doing a little bit more reading because there's this picture I want you to get. It says in verse 9, whoever quarries stones may be injured by them. Whoever splits logs may be in danger by them. The axe is dull and its edge unsharpened. More strength is needed, but skills will bring success. A snake bites before it's charmed. The charmer receives no fee. Words from the mouth of a wise are gracious, but fools are consumed by their own lips. Just remember this. Yes, there might be something good, but you always have to be careful. What he is trying to say is, wise people will think first before they speak. Wise people will think first before they speak. Yes, I've been doing these videos and I look back sometimes and I'm like, man, I have so many words. What this king is saying, my words are too many compared to those that have no words. Again, I want you to think about this. As you go through life, there are many people around you that just talk and talk and talk and talk, and many people will listen to them. And you are one of few words and no one will listen to you. That's what it's going to feel like. But take heed on those who speak less and say, what do they have to say? Imagine the king. He has people around him that always want to talk to him because he's the king. But he's trying to listen to those that have little to say. As we finish chapter 10 and we finish these two chapters, he says something to close out. Do not revile the king even in your thoughts, in verse 20. Or curse the rich in your bedroom, because a bird in the sky may carry your words, and a bird on the wing may report what you say. Have you ever found yourself at night just finding so much envy of those that have so much? Finding so much envy as you go through social media and look and see how good they have their life. And all you think about is negative things about them. Those thoughts can eventually lead, and they can hear that. What the king is saying is stop comparing yourself. Stop thinking about those that have so much. Be wise. As you sit there and think about all the things you don't have, remember all the things we've talked about before. There's only one that can make things straight. There is only one that can contain the wind. There is only one that can bring wisdom, and that is God. As we wait for the next video, just think about this. There is only one that is wise, and that is God. I leave you with this thought. If you find yourself comparing yourself to others, if you find yourself just wanting what they have, don't be a fool. Be wise. Hold on to your thoughts, hold on to your words. Bring those things to God, and He will show you what He really thinks of you. Stay tuned for the next video as we continue the walk. We have one more video in this series. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, leave comments down below. Once again, my name is David Yave from 3 Nail Studios. Stay tuned.